pretty much.
It's 100 square miles, and then it's a 50-hour work week, 10-hour work days, and it would be straight pay. So our morning shift is 18.25 an hour. Our afternoon and evenings is 19.25 an hour.
All you have to do is stay a minute, just take your time. The clock is ticking, so stay. All you have to do is stay.
What's up, y'all? Lockout Men here in the truck, back again with another episode of Lockout Men Makes the Call. Yes, sir. Today's call is to A&D or AD. I want to say AD or A&D Transport Express, and they're located out of Michigan. Yes, sir. I got this suggestion from one of my subscribers. He really wants to know about A&D out in Michigan. So here it is. I'm bringing it to you. A&D Transport Express out of Michigan. Let me see if I got some key points right quick. Which I've written them down, and as you guys can see right here, A&D out of Michigan. They pay per mile, 46 up to 51 cent per mile. The 51 cent is a 5-cent incentive bonus. After 6 months, though, you'll get 49 cent up to 54 cent per mile with the incentive bonus. They have new Kenworths and Freightliners, none older than 2015, including the new 2019 Freightliner. They have both autos and manuals, and they're governed at 70, which is real good, by the way. They're governed at 70. The average miles you can get from them is about 25 to 2,800 miles. They have stop pay, hazmat pay, which is $100. So yes, I don't know if they require hazmat, but we will find out. They got DOT pay, reference bonus, free rider policy, meaning that you don't have to pay for your rider. What else? Vacation, and they got weekly pay. That's a good question to start asking from now on, is how do they pay? Like, is it weekly? Is it bi-weekly? Because if it's bi-weekly, that really doesn't work for me. Bi-weekly, it don't work at all. If I'm going to be out here doing the damn thing, I need to get paid every week. I need my money every week.
It's my money and I need it now.
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 It's your money. Use it when you need it.
They got the benefits. They got the medical, dental, vision, short-term, 401, and they do offer per diem. So, let's see. Yeah, that's the key points. Of course, you already know their requirements. You got to be 21 and all that other good stuff. Let's see what the safer has to say about A&D. All right, so here we are at the FMCSA page for AD Transport Express Inc. Number of vehicles is 525. Number of drivers, 525. So I will assume it might be safe to say that about time you get there, you might have to wait for a truck. I'm not sure, but they still got their number of drivers of 525. Let's see. Let's go into their carrier history right quick to see. Let's see if they. What's all this? What's all this gibberish right here, man? Let's see. Within the last 6 months, the number of units is 525, and the number of drivers is 525. So, as I said before, it might be safe to say. Well, look like I'm done. Yeah. All right, so it's safe to say that you might be waiting for a truck. So their over-the-road performance, 3.9, looks pretty good. But this right here is pretty much the important section right here. Number of inspections, 970, 980, 981, 979, 987, 979. Number of crashes, 46, 45, 45, 43, 45, 44. A&D Transport Express. Let's see what that is about, man. I mean, you might have to wait for a truck, but let's give them a call to find out if you're really going to have to wait for a truck.
Good morning, AD Transport Recruiting. This is Kathy.
Good morning, Kathy. How you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you today?
I am fine. Thank you. My name is Sean, and I'm a representative of a Facebook group. I'm also interested in the in A&D Transport as well, because you guys was a topic of our conversation. So I thought I'd give you guys a call today to find out what you guys have to offer for us drivers out here.
Oh, well, depends. It looks like you're calling me from a 216 area code. Is that where you would be, from?
Yes, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. Yes.
Cleveland. So
and I'm also on here asking general questions as well. So.
Okay, is this for just for the Facebook deal or for yourself? Are you looking for
this is for myself as well, but it's more, for the same information that you give me, I'm going to take back to my guys on the Facebook group.
Okay, great. So in your area, we would have an over-the-road position available.
Mm-hmm.
You would be out 10 to 12 days with 2 to 3 homes.
Mm-hmm.
We start everybody out here at 46 cents all miles for the first 6 months. After 6 months, you go to 49. After 2 years, it's 52. We do have an additional 5-cent monthly performance bonus that gets paid on all your loaded miles.
Mm-hmm.
You're eligible for that bonus starting from day one.
Mm-hmm.
What happens is they review you over 30 days as long as there's no preventable tickets, accidents, log violations, whatnot. They do cut you an extra check based on the loaded that's anywhere from $300 to $500 per month.
Okay. Is that 46 cent regardless of experience?
No, it's not. We typically require close to a year experience depending on the record and, of course, the location.
Okay, so
you guys are in a pretty good area for us, so you would definitely start out at 46 cents if you're close to a year.
So
anything less than that, we do not do training here, so we would definitely give you a website that you can go on to get some experience.
Oh, okay. So what about for drivers that has like 4 years or more?
4 years, they would be starting out at 46 cents all miles.
Oh, okay. So they'll be starting at 46 cents as well.
Correct.
So regardless of the experience,
Yes.
4 or 5, it's 46 cents coming in.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then after 6 months then it bumps up to 49, you say?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. And then with this, let me see here. With the performance bonus, it's an additional 5 cents. And
On the loaded, yes.
okay, so that's just loaded. It's not empty.
Nope, it's 46 cents all miles,
Okay.
and the 5-cent monthly performance bonus is on the loaded.
Oh, okay. Now you just mentioned that you guys y'all don't do training there. So you want you want us to come in at least a year or more.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. What about the higher areas? Now you mentioned I mentioned Ohio, but what other areas do you hire out of?
We hire out of all 48 states.
Including Florida?
Depends. Yes, including Florida.
Okay.
Like I said, it would depend on experience and home time.
Mm-hmm.
In the Florida area, if you're, not way down there, we can, see if we could get a home time request sent out. They're typically out at least 4 to 6 weeks at a time.
Oh,
so
okay.
if they're good with that, then yes, we can accommodate.
But if they're not good with that, then y'all can't help them.
Yeah, we don't have much going on over there. Most of our work is east of the Mississippi. We do have 48 state authority. We probably have about a handful of trucks out west. It's just basically the drivers that have their home time in that area.
Now, speaking of all 48, do you guys force dispatch up in New York or California?
Like I said, we may have one truck in California. There's not much there. There's not much work over there. We do not force dispatch into the islands and boroughs of New York. So no, we don't force you to in New York.
Oh, okay.
We have a lot going on in New Jersey, but we pay extra for loads going into the islands and boroughs.
Right.
We don't have much there as well, but there are some loads that go that way, and for those drivers who don't mind taking those loads, we'll pay extra for doing so.
Oh, tenfold. Where's the terminals located at, and how many do you have?
We only have one terminal. We're here in Canton, Michigan. We do have 2 drop yards, one in Charlotte, North Carolina, and one in Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh, okay. So as far as now, this is no touch freight, but what's the percentage of drop and hook, being that you only have 2 yards?
60% drop and hook, 40% live load.
Oh, okay. Is there a sign-on bonus with this company?
There is not. That's why we have that 5-cent monthly performance bonus on the loaded miles, because like I said, you are eligible for that bonus starting from day one. And you can get that bonus every single month that you're here at AD Transport.
Tenfold. What do you guys require for pre-employment tests as far as hair follicles or urine?
It would be a urine test.
Urine test. All right. Are you guys felon friendly?
Yes, we are. Depends on, the situation. As long as it's 3 years old. With that being said, same goes for tickets and accidents, felonies, and any failed or refused drug or alcohol testing.
Okay. Now let me ask you this. That's a good question. Let me ask you this, because I was talking to a young man that was in orientation, and when it came time to do his drug test, unfortunately he kind of like bowed out. He didn't go into the specifics, but if you in orientation and you decide not to stay with the company, and you say, hey, I don't want to stay with the company, but it's time for me to take the drug test, would you guys still not bring that person on even though they didn't go through the drug test?
That's kind of tricky. That's a tricky question, because to me it sounds like it would be a refused testing. With that being said, the next company that he applies for, he would definitely have to go through a SAT program.
Okay. Now, what about you guys, though? I mean, would you guys still let that person come
hire on somebody?
Yeah.
Hire on somebody that did that to the previous company?
Yeah, that. Oh, I'm sorry.
That had a refuse?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what would happen would be that he would have to go through the SAT program, like I mentioned, and he would have to bring forth his documents stating that he went through the program, and we would have to get documentation of a follow-up program for that individual.
Okay. What about guys that had more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jobs, trucking jobs within a year? Would you guys frown upon that?
Absolutely. It would, like I said, it would depend on the individual, their background, if they had, some good reasoning as to why, they left those previous employers, and if their driving record is clean, and how much experience they have.
Okay.
There could be some good reason behind it. However, we do like to see some stable work history.
Tenfold. I'm assuming the orientation is held up in Michigan. How will we get there?
We have a couple different ways to get you here. We would definitely, look into Greyhound, Amtrak, or see if there's one of our drivers in the area that would, be able to pick them up if that's something that they would consider. Okay.
How long's the orientation, and is it paid?
It is a day and a half long. We hold them every Tuesday and Thursday of the week. It's from 8 to 4 the first day, 8 to approximately 1 o'clock the next day. It is not paid, I want to say, after they get under their first load the following day. they do give them $60 for whatever supplies that they need.
Oh, okay, okay. So you
We take care of their transportation here, and we put them up in a hotel room
single,
for 2 nights.
single.
It's a double bed.
No. I mean,
by
single
themselves.
as oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
That's what
by
I mean.
themselves, double room. They take care of their breakfast there. They get shuttled back and forth to the location here,
Okay.
and we provide them with lunch while they're here as well.
Tenfold. All right. So we pretty much get in our trucks pretty much the next day. It says here that you guys offer autos and manuals, so y'all not a fully automatic fleet.
To be honest with you, our manuals are pretty tight. We do have some, however, we have a waiting list for those. If they cannot drive automatics, we definitely try to accommodate the manual, preference.
Gotcha.
However, we do have a majority of automatics. They are 19 and newer, governed at 70 miles an hour.
Oh, okay, and that's on cruise and the foot, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. I
Yes,
see you
sir.
guys. I see you guys offer $100 for hazmat. Is hazmat required?
It's not a requirement. However, that $100 for hazmat, it would be on a full load. If you are doing like a relay hazmat, it would depend on the percentage of the hazmat haul.
Okay.
So, say for instance, you pick up the hazmat load here, you deliver it to, let's say, Charlotte, and somebody else picks it up from there and takes it the rest of the way. That would be like a 50 split. Depends on where they're hauling it to. And if it's a full load, yes, they get the $100, but no, hazmat is not a requirement.
Do we get pay advances? I'm going to be broke when I get there.
Yes, up to $125 they'll put on your card.
Oh, okay. Of course, all the packages is available. Vacation, holiday.
Yes, after the 60th day of employment should kick in the following month. You get full benefits after the 60th day. Like I said, paid holidays or paid time off, and paid holidays after your first year.
Oh, okay. So after the first year, that's when. Now, is it all holidays or is it just Christmas and Thanksgiving?
Christmas, Thanksgiving, and I believe 4th of July, I want to say.
Okay. How about breakdown pay, detention?
It's a case-by-case situation. Detention pays after 2 hours, $25 an hour. Layover is after 2 hours based on the driver's average pay, typically $100 to $250.
How often do layovers happen, though?
Not very often.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, it's a case-by-case situation, so they try to not let that happen.
I scroll down here to the bottom and it says per diem. Is it mandatory?
No, it's not.
Okay.
They would have to opt into that. If they don't want to be a part of that, they just let them know. In HR, it's $66 per day.
All right. 401k, is that match or is that
We do have it after the first year, but it is not matched at this time.
Oh, okay. So the miles, we can average, says here, we can average about what, 25 to 2,800 miles?
Yep. It depends on the driver. To be honest with you, we have some drivers here that are not getting the average miles, and then we have some that are pushing 3,000 and over.
All right.
Depends on the driver, how they manage their time off the e-log system, and as long as they're not refusing loads, they should be, averaging the same as everyone else.
What about the divisions? Is this just drive-in only, or do you guys have drive-in only?
Drive-in only.
All right. What other lanes other than all 48 that you guys offer? Y'all have any regional, local?
We do have local, morning, afternoons, and evenings, and just over the road, no dedicated or regional.
Okay, so that's just that's for the local. I'm assuming they will have to stay pretty much like 50 miles of the area, pretty much.
It's 100 square miles, and then it's a 50-hour work week, 10-hour work days, and it would be straight pay. So our morning shift is $18.25 an hour. Our afternoon and evenings is $19.25 an hour.
Now, being that I'm out of Ohio, would I be able to qualify for that?
For the local position,
Yes.
they would say probably not, because it's quite the hike for you on a daily commission. But it's totally up to you.
Oh,
Or
okay.
not commission, commute.
Oh.
But that would be totally, up to you. If that's something that you think that you can do, and you come in and you're good to go, I'm sure that they would want to talk to you about that to make
Right.
sure
That I'm good
however,
with it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So with that, I'll probably be able to get home like what, every weekend or something like that, pretty much.
You would be home daily.
Oh, I'll be home daily.
That's what
Oh,
I'm-
oh,
on the
okay.
local
Can
position, yeah. So like
can-
I said, it's a 10-hour workday.
can we take the trucks home?
You not on local.
Oh, not.
Over the road, yes. But not
Oh,
on
okay, but local, no. Would that be Would that be a day truck that I'll be driving? A day
local.
cab?
You'd be driving a day cab, yes.
No wonder. Okay, no wonder. Do you guys reimburse for? Now listen here. Now I've been in talks with different drivers in different companies, and the biggest issue with us now is truck parking, and a lot of truck stops is doing pay for parking now. So my question is this, which I just added. Do you guys reimburse for scales, tolls, and now parking?
Scales and tolls. The route that you're on, we do have, as far as the tolls, we have
Easy passes.
those are
and all
taken
like that?
care of. The
Okay.
parking, we do not reimburse for parking, because that, you'll be parking close to your home during your home time. That is a charge to the driver.
Okay.
The scales, we have Easy Pass for the scales. However, it's shut off right now. Our TSA
Scores,
situation that we
right.
need to get that taken care of before that gets turned back on.
Okay. So that means as far as the pre-pass, we pretty much got to go through all the scales, pretty much.
Yeah, I want to say yes for now,
Okay.
but
Now,
to change soon.
Now, you did talk a little bit about the home time policy for over-the-road driver. Now, as far as over-the-road driver, you mentioned that for what, every 10 days that we're out, we get like 1 day off or something like that, or 2 days off.
Like I said, it depends on the area that you're at and how close you are to the highways. And typically in your area, it's 10 to 12 with 2 to 3 homes. So what happens is we kind of give you a general idea of what you would be doing. And then if you want to try to get a pre-approval, what we do is send out a home time request to operations. They come back with a more detailed home time. And we let you know what that will be, and if you're good with that, we move forward.
All right. What's the extension of the home time that I can stay out? What's the longest?
As long as you want to stay out, that's totally up to you and your driver manager. Communication is key. If you want to stay out longer, that's just longer home time you get.
All right. Now I see that the rider policy is free from day
Yes,
one.
sir.
Awesome.
Yes.
So I can bring I can bring a rider with me right off the rip. Now, do the rider, now what if the rider that I'm bringing with me has their own CDLs? Can they still come with me?
Yeah, they can come with you. As far as driving, they would have to be approved to drive. They would have to meet all the qualifications to do so. And
Okay.
yeah, they can definitely come along with you. There's no problem in that. However, they have to be 18 years or older, and the rider policy has to be signed, and they need to bring their driver's license in. It needs to be updated every 30 days.
Gotcha. What about pets? Can we bring pets?
We do not have an open door pet policy, but if they're under 20 pounds, we could definitely try to get it approved through operations.
All right. So what if I decide to come on board and let's say maybe 30, maybe 60 days, the company is not all that gravy to me, and I want to return the truck. What's the policy on me bringing the truck back?
Talk to your driver manager. Let them know that things aren't working out for you. We do have a $100 fee for paperwork and whatnot. And,
okay. And
yeah.
that's taken out of your check, I take it?
Yep, it's payroll deducted. So yes, we do, charge $100 if you're here less than 6 months.
Oh, okay. We already went over the equipment, but what's the amenities for the equipment? What do you have inside the cabs?
We have 1800-watt inverters in there. We are optimized idle. There's no refrigerators. You could definitely order one through the company. They're pretty pricey, so we always suggest finding something, at
Cheaper.
Walmart or something like that once you see the space provided there. But if you do decide to go, they're really nice. There's a reason for them to be so pricey. They'll do like a $50 payroll deduct if you're interested in that.
Oh, okay. So no satellite radios, just pretty much bare bones.
Yeah, pretty much. And then if there's anything that you would like to get set up, they do have like a bracket for
a TV.
I don't know if it's the TV and whatnot, but if you need anything set up, we do have our own mechanic shop here on site. You definitely go through them and let them know what you want to do, and they'll help you out with that. And then we do have our own wash van site as well.
All right.
The trucks do have cameras.
Yeah, I was just about to ask that. Is it forward facing and outward facing, or just
it's
outward? Both.
Nope, it's both. And the one facing inward, it comes on when need be. If there's a situation where the trailer gets bumped, or the truck gets bumped, or you bump something, it does come on from 8 to 12 seconds at a time. There is an indicator light that comes on to let you know that the
it's
camera's
recording. Well, it's recording all the time, but it'll come on to let you know that it's capturing that little spot that. Yeah.
Yes, it's not recording all the time. It is. You can definitely. It's off during your off time. It's you have to have it on for the 10 hours that you're driving.
Okay.
When you're off, you can go ahead and cover it up with whatever, and that's it.
What about what's your policies on cell phones?
Cell phones, you can have your cell phones. However, if you need to be on the phone, is definitely you need to have your headset on.
Exactly.
It's no handheld devices. If they catch you with that, you will definitely get into some trouble.
Exactly. Now I'm kind of like scheming through the website. Everything about the company drivers, but I don't see nothing about lease. Do you guys offer that?
We don't have lease purchase program. And as far as the owner operators, we probably only have 4 here in this company. We're mostly company drivers, no lease purchase program.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what's up. Well, hey, awesome information. I mean, wow. I must say that this is like one of the better informative trucking companies that I have spoken with so far. I mean, this is the starting pay. I'm kind of on the fence because I'm a 4-year driver. I see 46 cents for a new driver. That's good for a new driver, but for a driver that got experience, maybe a cent or two more, but still though, that's still better than most out here.
Correct.
So
if you have 4 years, and this is something to think about too, a new driver coming in at 46 cents may not get that monthly performance bonus, but a driver with 4 years experience may get that performance bonus every single month. So
right.
That would be the pay difference there. That
will be the key difference. Exactly. Well, what's your name?
My name is Kathy.
Miss Kathy, thank you very much. If you have information that you would like to send to me via email, that would be greatly appreciated, and I can pass that on to the drivers that's in the group and that's in my channel. I can definitely pass that on to them, and definitely let them know that this, number one, is a felon friendly company, and number two, is if they got at least 6 months or you say a year, right? Not 6 months.
Yeah, close to a year.
Yeah.
I would say more 8 months to a year.
8 months to a year. You know, this probably might be a good opportunity for them. So
Absolutely.
my email address, you ready?
I am.
Lockoutmen, LOCKOUTMEN @gmail.com.
All righty. I'll go ahead and send you over our company email as far as local, over the road, and some benefit information as well.
Tenfold.
And if you have any questions for me, Sean, my contact information is on the bottom. I appreciate your time today. Is there any other questions?
No. I appreciate you. I appreciate your time for, giving me this little bit of information that I can pass on. Thank you. Thank you very much.
No, thank you for calling us, Sean. You have a wonderful day.
You too, ma'am. Blessed day to you.
Thank you. You as well. Bye-bye.
All right. I likes that. Man, I likes that. Listen here. Hold on. At this point right here, I usually give an outro, but I'm about to get an outro right now because it's still fresh in my head, man. These people here, man, let me tell you something, okay? These people right here, so far, like I said, I am on the fence about the 46 cents a mile. I'm really am. But, oh my God, man, come on now. There we go. Man, come on now. I mean, seriously. 46 cents a mile for every mile loaded and empty. But it's 51 cents a mile for every mile loaded and not empty. So, if you're a safe driver, you can get this 51 cents a mile. But your base is 46 cents. It's not 46 cents contingent. It's not per diem. Now you can jump into the per diem if you want to, but it's not mandatory. You get paid every week. You get paid vacations after a year, and everything else. The only bad thing, if you guys didn't catch, was the fact that the pre-pass is kind of like turned off because of their CSA scores. Now, as I said before, when I went back to check the safety management system, they had a few issues right here. They got a few issues right here that they need to clear up. Yeah, they need to clear up. Hopefully they'll get that cleared up and they'll get their pre-pass their pre-pass back online. And as far as truck parking, sorry guys, they if you was to park in a parking spot that you have to pay for, unfortunately you don't get reimbursed for it. Sorry. But AD Transport, what do you guys think? What do you guys think of AD Transport Express? What do you guys think of this call? Information that I got from her, I have for you. Just hit me up and I'll email it out to you if you want to know more about the company. And yeah, that's it. I'm done. You guys take it easy. Have a blessed one. And come back again to see who I call. Yo, hook a brother up with some coffee. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, all that good stuff on the Lockoutmen 2.0 channel. I get back at y'all with the next one. Peace.